Cuenco. Sabi sa'yo, kaya mo yan eh.
Teacher,
Hintayin mo yan, Kuya Sebastian. Huwag niyo. Lord, san? Sa'yo na. O, inis mo, Sir Seth, malo daw siya. Saan yung... Ay, ang nakatibig na ako. Huwag na akong doon.
Hello, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat and good afternoon to each and every one of you. Now, we will be going have the reaction video or the comment of the study of the book of David T. Hansen about the professional as a teacher. So, I choose for his book the professional as teacher because I love it. I like how he emphasized properly about the position as a teacher, being a professional. So that's why I'm making this video and hope you will enjoy the rest of my discussion, the rest of my realization and understanding about his book. The book to the Call to Teach is in 1995. The core theme of this book of Hansen, it represents the teachings as more than a mere occupation, for it is a calling and deeply meaning of vocation that integrates a personal fulfillment with public service and moral purposes. So David T. Hansen argues that teachings transcends technical profession. It is a calling sustained by a moral purpose. It is also reflective practice and responsive to a human moments. So, The Teachers as a Professional, it is by Devin T. Hansen. It explores rather what it means to be a teacher in moral and professional sense. So first, it also focuses on reflective practice and ethical responsibility. And of course, the call to teach is what gives meaning and resilience to the professional aspects of the teaching. It is a teacher that might have the professional or qualifications, but the calling provides that personal drive and dedication to overcome the numerous challenges and complex demands of the profession. So, what I admire for the book that Hansen study about the call to teach, it transforms the job into a deeply personal and impactful mission to shape the future by nurturing the development of every student. And of course, you know what? Teaching is a profession that because it requires specialized knowledge and skills, a commitment to ethical standards. It is a formal process of education and licensure, ongoing professional development, and adjudication to societal progress. Teachers use pedagogical theories and apply complex skills to nurture other growth, prepare citizens for society, and fulfill a vital, demanding, and influential role. How the call to teach relates to teaching as a profession. First, we have the 5 types of this. First is a teaching as a vocation, not just a job. Hansen defines that teaching is a vocation, meaning it's more than a career. It's a moral and intellectual calling. This idea depends on the meaning of professionalism. A professional teacher is not just a trained or certified, but it's also personality committed to the ethical and humanistic. So, dimensions of teachings. Professional implication. Teaching requires more than technical competence. It demands and dedication to students' growth, and of course, a sense of responsibility to society and strong ethical compass rather. You know what? The second part of the key points that I realized for Hansen's book of the call to teach is second is the moral and the ethical. It is the dimensions of teachings. So Hansen emphasizing that teaching involves moral choices every day, how teachers threat students, how they model behavior, and how they respond to diverse needs. And of course, he argued that true professionalism in teaching includes moral attentiveness and not just adherence to policy or procedures. So I learned that I understand also for his study that teachers are not neutral technicians. They are moral agents, professionals. For them includes ethical judgment, care, and respect for students' dignity. And of course, this idea depends the meaning of professionalism. A professional teacher is not just trained or certified, but it's also personally committed to the ethical and humanistic dimensions of the teaching. So, the best way that I learned for his study is teaching requires more than technical competence, and it demands dedication to students' growth, a sense of a responsibility to society, and a strong ethical compass. Third one is reflective practice as a core to professionalism. The key theme in the book is reflection. Hansen shows how professional teachers think deeply about their actions, students' needs, and their own development. So, teaching as a professional, it involves continual growth because both intellectually and emotionally, professional something that a reflective mindset is a hallmark of professional teachers. Those who learn from experience, seek feedback, and strive to improve practice. The fourth one, it is the balancing standards with humanity. So Hansen warns against viewing teaching as a merely technical delivery of standards and outcomes. So while standard it matters, he argues the professional teaching must also include care, activity, and human connection. So the implication of this type of the fourth book of his study of Hansen, it is true that professional is not just someone who follows rules. It is but someone who engages with students as a whole persons, shaping both minds and lives. And the last one, it is the commitment to the public good. So Hansen connects teaching into public service. Teachers help shape future citizens and influence society and moral and intellectual health. So this aligns with the idea that professionals serves not only individual clients or students, it is but also a larger public mission. So, the implication of these types in the study of Hansen, especially on his book, teachers as a professionals must act with an awareness of their role in building democratic, just, and thoughtful societies.